Bishop J from Camp Gilgal TV. May God bless you. May God shower you with all the blessing. We are presenting to you God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob. He is a covenantal God, a God of relationship. He loves a relationship with human beings, and that's why he sent his only begotten Son to die at the cross of Calvary to redeem a human being, to redeem the human beings. God bless you, God shower you, and God protect you, and God provide all you need. Let him provide it, because he's rich and is unlimited, and he can provide that to you. And if it is your first time you come across this channel, the Camp Gilgal TV channel with Bishop J, I kindly request you to subscribe. And once you subscribe, you like the video. And once you like the video, you share it to all your social media platforms. May God bless you once more. May God protect you once more. May God shower you with all the blessing. Today, we are going to finish up our sermon, which we started, the great coronation of King Solomon. And if you check my previous video, you will see the first part of it where we did landed on the first coronation of Solomon. Now we will see the second coronations, and when Solomon established himself as a king, what he started to do, and how he restored and how he established his hand on the kingship of Israel. Okay, let me summarize a little bit the previous one. In 1 Kings chapter 1, verse 47 and verse 48, you will see King David rejoicing. He rejoiced because he said, my eyes, he said, who has allowed that God has allowed is the eyes of King David to see the successor of my throne. David said that. You allow my eyes to see the successor of my throne today. And today I'm glad. And today it is a great day. And today it is the day that we rejoice. And today it is a day that we say, Hallelujah, Hosanna. You are the great King. You are the King of Kings, and you are the mighty Jehovah, and your word is faithful, and you never change your mind. King David was rejoicing. But in the meantime, when they were doing this coronation, public coronation of King Solomon, Adonijah was doing private coronation of himself with his guests by invitations that he did invite. But when King Solomon went up with his father and the rest of the populations, they were screaming and chanting and saying, great is the King, hallelujah, Hosanna, great is the King. That noise went to a private coronation of Adonijah, and the guests of Adonijah heard this, and what happened? They were terrified. They were terrified because they know our life is gone. Because they know we are now public enemy number one of the new king incoming. And oops, that's what they did. They scattered quickly, and the Adonijah private coronation ended up. It ended as it did begin. It ended abruptly, and everybody scattered, and everybody went to his own corner. And it was finished. Now, settling the score. King Solomon is now a king. His second coronations. Now, settling the score. David asked Solomon to settle some wrong that David could not settle himself. David said, my son, you need to do this. I did not arrive to do it, because of a certain vow I have with those people and the promises that I have given them. But you can do it. God will give you wisdom and strength to do it. You can check that story in 1 Kings chapter 2. 1 Kings chapter 2. And these people are dangerous to Solomon's authority. These people are dangerous to Solomon's authority. And these people are Joab, number one, who was the commander of the army in a time of Solomon, or in a time of David, and Shimei, number two, who did insult and curse David when David was running away from Absalom, his son, when he toppled him, and Shimei came and cursed him and throw stone on David. That is number two. And Adonijah himself, we must put him in this list of dangerous people, because Solomon must settle him also. And Abiathar. Abiathar is another one. He is the one who went to join Joab in a private correlation of the Adonijah. Now, we will conclude with Abiathar. Who is this Abiathar? But before that, I want to say something here. Let me tell you this. And there was Barzillai also, Barzillai of Gilead. Barzillai of Gilead, he was not a dangerous man, but he did great things to David. He took care of David, and David said to Solomon, do very kind to Barzillai, because he was very kind to me. Oh, my brother, my sister, you who are watching this video right now, let me tell you this. Do always kind to another human being, because you don't know where your reward of kindness will come from. Do kind to whosoever it is. Do not get weary of doing kindness, even though people are paying you back with something that you don't like. Even when people are paying you back by insult and all of it, you keep doing kindness, because that is good to do that. And Barzillai was paid by Solomon because he did kind to Solomon's father. Now, who is Abiathar? Abiathar is the great priest. Abiathar is a great priest. Remember, he came for descendant of Eli. And remember, Eli on the book of 1 Samuel, you must know that. Eli from the book of 1 Samuel. He also is the descendant of Aaron. Aaron, who was the first high priest of Israel, and his first son was also a priest after Aaron has died. Remember also, the first son of Aaron, who was also a priest, he brought foreigners fired in front of God, and God destroyed him. He was whipped out in front of God. Then another son of Aaron took over. And when Aaron died, there was also another son called Phinehas who took over. And from that line of descendant came Eli. Eli of the 1 Samuel book. 1 Samuel, when you chapter 1, chapter 2, you will understand what I'm talking of. Eli, he was the priest. And Abiathar also, he is also from Eli, and one of the descendants of Aaron. Keep that in mind. Do not forget also to subscribe. When you are subscribing there and commenting there below, you are giving me ammunition. I love that. I love that. Keep doing that. And now, who started well? Eli's, what you call Abiathar, started well. Sometime, you know, when you start something, you start ministry, you start everything, business or whatever you start. When you started with some people who were there from day one, supporting your business idea, supporting your visions, or supporting everything you want to start. Sometimes, what happened to us human beings, we have confusions. We think because we started with you, therefore, your activity is my activity. No, I must just be a supporter. I love that. I love to support. I must just be a supporter of your vision. And Abiathar started well. From the beginning, started well. When David was going through a hardship and running left and right from King Saul was going to kill David, and David ran away, and Abiathar decided that the Lord is no longer with King Saul. The Lord has anointed King David as the king, and Abiathar followed David. He followed David. He endured all the hardship with David. He endured all the hardship with David. He supported David wholeheartedly. He went with him. In the end of the day, when David became a king, he anointed him as the higher priest in Israel. He honored him as the higher priest. Remember, he is a descendant of Aaron. And as the descendant of Aaron and of the line of Eli, he is deserved to be that. David may choose another son of Eli, but David chose him. And because of he endured, they have an experience. Oh, I love to have experience with people because we build a relationship through the experience we have with people. And we build our relationship through I have some people that I have in mind because of my experience relationship I have with them. And David anointed him. He supported David, all of it. He started well. But it's not all about how you started. It is about how you end up. It is the end that counts. And when David was old, and when David was about to die, and when David was about to go to see the Lord, Abiathar supported Adonijah. He knew very well, David already proclaimed publicly that Solomon was the next king. He knew that. But he carried on and he went and he supported Adonijah. He supported Adonijah. We will see the reason and how it ended up like that. He started with spirit and he finished with flesh. First Kings chapter 2, verse 26 and verse 27, you need to read that. Verse 26 and verse 27, King Solomon came face to face with Abiathar. He told Abiathar, go back to your land, which is Anathoth. Go back to your land. Go back to your land. That means your job is finished. That means I am now putting you down. You are no longer a higher priest. Let me tell you this. A higher priest will be higher priest until his death. But, alas, Abiathar did not finish it on his death, but he was sent to retirement before the retirement day. That's what happened to Abiathar. Abiathar was sent to retirement before retirement day. And Solomon said to him this, you deserve to die, Abiathar. Oh, Abiathar. Oh, your action of betrayal, it cost your ministry. Your action of betrayal, it cost your job. Your action of betrayal, it cost you daily. I said, you deserve to die, Abiathar. You deserve to die. But, a big but, Solomon said to him, you did carry the ark of the sovereign God, Lord Almighty, before my father. That's why I am saving you. I save you to death because you have carried the ark of the Lord before my father. That's why I save you from killing you. This is the main reasons. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 33 is You need to read that. Is the main reason. This is the main reason. The great parent of Abiathar did wrong before the Lord. The great parent of Abiathar did wrong before the Lord, and the Lord has warned them and said to them that no restraining will be, and the evil will be always in the house of Eli. God said to them that because you did not restrain yourself in front of my house and my ark of covenant, the great parent of Abiathar, they were doing wrong things, sleeping with women, eating what was going to be given a sacrifice, and they did that in the temple of the assignment, the tabernacles, and they did that. And God was not happy with them, so because you did not restrain yourself to evil before me. And Eli knew that, and he did not warn his sons, and he did not rebuke his sons. And God said to them, the guilty of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifices or offering. Listen to that. The guilty of Eli's house will never be atoned. Never, never. Retain that. Never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering. Sacrifice and offering will never atone the guilt of Eli's house. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Read 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 14 and 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 33. You will understand how God said. And this prophecy is now coming to pass. This prophecy is now coming to pass in the time of Abiathar. He was the rest remainder of the Eli house, and that was Solomon bringing him down. Solomon bringing him down is that it was to fulfill in the fullest this prophecy of 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 33 and 1 Samuel chapter 3 verse 14. Solomon just fulfilled it, and Abiathar was gone. And Abiathar went to his land until he died. He died on his land of Anathoth. That way he died. And therefore kingship is changed. Priesthood is changed. The priesthood is changed from Abiathar, Eli generations to Zadok. Another one of the lineage of Aaron took over. The Zadokite family, they took over the higher priest. Zadok is taken it high. And 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 33, let me remind you that it said the Eli children, they will always be dying in their prime of life. Abiathar, he did have some of lineages, some of time, because he was old and he did not die in his prime time like the other or the rest. God did give him some time to work because he was very faithful to David. But in the end of the day, he confused to be faithful like he was himself, the owner or the director of things. Be careful to that. And the Zadokite took over from Abiathar. Remember, Abiathar, he started well, but he finished wrongly. My brother, my sister, you who are watching this video, I say to you this: do not start well and finish wrongly. Please do not start well and finish wrongly. Let me tell you this: it's not the beginning that counts, but it is the end of the things that count. Not the beginning, but the end of the things that count. God bless you. Do not forget to subscribe.